While North Americans are still waiting for U.S. President Donald Trump's promised tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico to come into effect, the states have already gone ahead with a 10% tariff on all goods imported into the U.S. from China. Just 2 weeks later, an Edmonton business says they're seeing the effects of the U.S.'s levies on Chinese products.
Now it's a new normal to come in the morning and check my email, and I get an email from a supplier saying our hands are tied and prices are going up.
Christy Greenwood owns Theatre Garage, a local costume shop that sells and rents supplies and costumes, among other theatre and stage-related items. Greenwood says that even though many of their items are made in-house, supplies for some of those items have to come from the U.S.
We get a lot of our supplies from the States, and the States, whether they are manufacturing there or they're getting parts of it from overseas or either way. But, the world works together in supplies. So when we start taxing each different, importing, things get expensive.
How expensive? President Trump put a 10% tariff on all goods from China. That number reflected in the correspondence Greenwood has received from her U.S. suppliers.
It's between 7 and 10%. But that's coming from the wholesaler, of course, and that still has to come over the border, so we're also usually paying another tariff once we import it to Canada. Even before these tariffs, there was already, specialized tariffs.
Greenwood says running a small business, especially in the years following COVID, has been tough. Now, with prices going up and U.S. tariffs looming over Canada as well, she's doing everything she can to keep her specialty shop a part of the community.
We want to keep our prices low. So again, pivoting and changing and kind of restructuring is nothing new to us, so we're going to kind of continue doing that. We hope the governments can work together and get back to a free trade agreement. That's the top priority.
In Edmonton, Bianca Millions, City News.